friends, welcome to Yoga with Shelly. I am Shelly. Today we have sequence for back pain relief, which includes your lower back also. This is something which many of you have requested for. Many people are suffering from the lower back pain. So this sequence will include all the things for relieving the lower back pain and other entire back as well. So before we start, I really want to tell that I believe in the healing power of yoga practice. The keyword over here is practice, which means you have to try this sequence out more than once. So to start with, people who are doing this for the very first time, they are new to the yoga practice, will start with 5 counts and they can start with 2 rounds or 3 rounds. People who have been doing yoga practice can start with 8 counts and more than 3 rounds, depending how comfortable they are into these sequences. So let's start the practice. We start with a very comfortable asana called Shashankasana. You can separate your knees and sit back on your heels. Extend your hands to the front and drop your forehead down. If your forehead is not reaching down, that's okay. Eventually with the practice, it will start coming down. This is the first asana. You can hold this for 5 counts. Once you finish your 5 counts, you can come up. Repeat this if you want to, maybe 1 or 2 more rounds. Second one is your Marjari asana. Separate your knees according to your hip distance apart. Place your palms right under your shoulders. Make sure your palms are not very far. They are right under your shoulders. From here, create a nice dip in your lower back first, then your middle back, upper back, and then lift the head up. Look up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, first round your lower back, then your middle back, then your upper back, and then bring your chin to chest. Create a nice curl in your back. Do it slow. This gives a very good massage to your entire spine. With your next inhalation, create a nice dip in your back, vertebra. One by one. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, create a nice dip in your back, lower back, middle back, upper back, and then lift the head up. Exhale, round your lower back, middle back, upper back, and then bring your chin to chest. This is called Marjari asana or cat and cow. You can do this 5 rounds initially, 5 counts, and you can do 2 rounds. And eventually, as you start doing this practice every day, you can increase the number of counts from 5 to 8. Coming to the next one. This is a variation in the same, what we did just now. So you can start with extending your right leg. Make sure your right hip is not lifting up, it's not twisting. Both the hips should be in one straight line. Look front, and if you are comfortable, then only you stretch the opposite hand. Otherwise, you can choose to stay here for 5 breaths. If you are comfortable, go ahead with the second variation where you extend your left hand also. We hold this for 5 breaths. Once you finish your 5 breaths, release the hand first, very slowly, and then release the right leg down. We repeat the same thing on the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up and lift the right hand up. Stay here for a few breaths. Try to minimize the movements of the body. Try to look at any fixed point. Do not move your gaze too much. And whenever you finish your 5 counts, then you release the hand first and then the leg. This was the second variation in cat and cow. Coming to the next one. We start with lying down on your abdomen. Try to keep your feet together if possible. If it is too much of struggle keeping the feet together, slightly separate them, but try to keep them as close as possible. Palms next to your chest. Inhale. With your next inhalation, we lift the chest up. Squeeze your hips, squeeze your glutes, and exhale, bring your chin to mat. We can do this 5 times. Inhale up, exhale, bring the chin to mat. Once you finish these 5 rounds, on the 6th count, inhale, come up and hold. This time hold for 5 breaths, relax your shoulders. Bhujangasana, 1. And slowly release whenever you finish your 5 counts. You can relax, take a breath. Relax on any one side of the cheek. Take a break for 5 or 10 counts, 10 seconds. And whenever you are ready for the next one, you can come up. This time, extend your arms. Try to keep your feet as close as possible. With your next inhalation, lift your chest up, lift the palms off the floor. Hands off the floor. You can stay here for 5 breaths. Whenever you finish your 5 breaths, you can slowly come down. I might not be holding for 5 breaths, friends, but you guys have to hold it for minimum 5 counts. This time you can relax on other side of the cheek. And whenever you are ready, turn around and come on your back. Extend your left leg completely on the mat. Bend your right leg, bring your knee to chest. Stay there. Push that lower back nicely into the mat. You can hold this for 5 breaths, 5 counts. If you wish like closing the eyes, you can go ahead and close the eyes. Once you finish 5 counts, change the leg. Extend your right leg and bring your left knee to chest. Ardha Pavan Muktasana. Once you finish your 5 breaths, extend the left leg. Now gently bend your both knees, hug your both knees and stay there. Think of pushing your lower back nicely into the mat. There should be no space between your lower back and the mat. Whenever you finish your 5 breaths, you can release the legs. Take a small breather, small break. And then the next stretch would be, you start with your right leg, place your right foot on top of the left thigh. Left knee, it's slightly above the knee. Take your right hand inside, left hand also from outside. Hug your knee, hug your left knee and bring it closer. Make sure your lower back is not lifting up. Once you finish your 5 counts, extend, release the posture and switch the sides. This time, place your left foot on top of the right. It's slightly above the knee. Bring your left hand inside the loop, right hand from outside. Hug the knee, hug your right knee and hold. Keep pushing your lower back into the mat. Whenever you finish your 5 rounds, slow 5 counts, Then you release. Stay there. So next asana, which is very good for your back, is Markatasana. I will switch my sides for this asana so that I am visible to you properly. We start with lying down position. Bend your both knees. Keep your both knees together, both feet together, arms shoulder level, and drop your knees towards the right side. Make sure your left shoulder is not lifting up. Both the shoulders should be grounded well. We hold here for few counts, 5 breaths. Your head is to the opposite side. If your knees are on the right side, your head is to the left. And once you finish your 5 counts, you can come back to the center. Change the sides. This time drop both the knees on the left side, head to the right. Make sure your right shoulder is grounded well. This stretches your entire spine. This is very good for your back. Once you finish your 5 counts, you can come back to the center. You can do this 2 or 3 rounds as per as your body allows. Second variation of this is where you separate your knees slightly. Again, we will drop the knees on the right side. First drop the right knee and then the left. Head is opposite or centered also. Anything is fine. Hold here for 5 deep breaths. Whenever you finish your 5 breaths, come back to the center. And other side. Try to hold it longer, guys. Drop the legs on the left side this time. Head to the right. Once you finish your 5 counts, you can come back to the center. Extend your both legs. The next one, lift your right leg up. Extend your left leg completely. Point your right toe towards the ceiling. And drop your right leg towards the left. Head to the right side. Make sure again your shoulders are not lifted up. This is really giving a nice good stretch to your back, entire back. Some of you, if you have flexibility, be mindful towards your body. See if you can reach your toes with your hand. But again, if you are not struggling too much. Once you finish your 5 counts, you can come back to the center. Completely bring your leg to the center, toe pointing to the ceiling, and then release the leg very slowly and gently. With your next inhalation, lift the left leg up this time, and as you exhale, drop the left leg towards the right. Make sure your shoulders are not lifted up. Head to the left side. You can stay here, or some of you, if you feel comfortable, you can reach the foot with your hand, your toes to the hands, hands reaching your toes, and stay. Let your body feel the stretch, let your back feel the stretch completely. Whenever you feel your 5 counts are done, you can come back to the center. You can bring your left leg to the center, toe pointing to the ceiling. Very slowly and gently come out of the posture. Please release all the asanas very slowly and gently. Not with a jerk, any of the asanas. You can do this one more time if you feel comfortable, and slowly with every day you can increase the number of rounds as well. Take a small breather before we start the next one. The next one is called Setu Bandhasana or bridge pose. Keep your feet next to your hips. Your knees are separated, your feet are separated, not too wide, not too less, according to your hip distance. And then you interlace your hands under your hips. With your next inhalation, lift your hips up, chin is closer to the chest. Hold here. Keep coming on your shoulders more. Press those arms on the mat to lift your hips higher. Squeeze your hips and glutes over here. You really need to do that action of squeezing the hips and the glutes. If your knees are going out, try to bring them in. Stay here. Whenever you finish your 5 breaths, you can come down. It's a very good stretch for your entire back. Once you finish your 1 round or 2 rounds, then you can release this asana and take a small break before we move to the next one. The next asana is called Kati Uttanasana. You can bend your knees one more time. And you will not lift your hips, you will lift your entire spine off the mat. Press those elbows nicely into the mat and give that lift to your spine. You can hold this for 5 deep counts. Whenever you finish your 5 counts, you can slowly release the spine back to the mat. Again, this is also a very good stretch for your entire spine. If you feel comfortable, you can repeat 1 more round or 2 more rounds as per your comfort level. And these were the stretches for your entire back pain relief. I hope everyone liked the video. If you liked the video, please do subscribe my channel. There will be a lot of new videos coming up. Thank you. Have a great day.